Alright growers, welcome back to another epic video. Today we are going to give you a wonderful end of summer, the start of fall garden tour. So let's begin the video. So first, this used to be my, originally, with the lettuce and carrots, blueberries, and obviously strawberries. Well, obviously, their time has ended. Was the cucumber, and obviously, they're gone now. Got a lot of harvest out of those, so their time was out. So now what's left is some more strawberries because I believe these are everberry strawberries or something berry. I'll probably put it up when I edit this, but as you can tell, they're already starting to fruit in the early September season. So that will be a nice little uh, strawberry harvest. And then obviously we got our end blueberry. Kind of looks like he's going into dormancy, unfortunately. There's not much green on him. He might just be dead in general, but who knows. And right here, we got our wonderful, still producing tomatoes as well. Just look at those epic flowers. Not so much this one, but we got fruit already. So, yeah, and then these are all just suckers because I had to trim the main plant off. So these are just the side shoots that are emerging because before this whole plant was pretty bad looking. But right there is the end of the cucumber patch. As we move down over here, we got our secondary peanuts. As you can see, they are starting to form pegs, I believe they're called. And once these get pollinated, they will turn into little peanuts. So that's exciting. I don't know when I'll be able to harvest this one yet, but the second plant later in the video, I'll show you the second plant. And this marigold that I planted from seed is starting to flower. Almost gave up on it like several times, but it's doing pretty good. And then we got our little strawberry from seed, which is also doing pretty good as well. Pretty shocked that's still alive. And then we got some more tomatoes as well. And here's our nice healthy celery as well. The nice thing about this celery is instead of like from the store, obviously it's way better and fresh. But you can I can literally just like come here. Well, actually, this one. I can literally come here, take a piece off of it. Oh shoot. Oh, I don't know how good this is, but I can come here, take that off, and then literally just eat it fresh from the garden. Really, really good flavor. So probably better once it like gets a little colder. So who knows? But still pretty good. If we come over to this side of our little garden, we got our still somehow producing watermelon. Still haven't got a harvest yet out of this. But as you can see from whatever I post on my stories, we do have some watermelon forming. So that's pretty exciting news. Haven't grown a watermelon at all in my garden career, only cantaloupe, so who knows how good this is. And then we also got this big guy. He's definitely about to be, maybe in the next month or so, he will probably be ready to harvest. And how you can tell when they're done growing is once this little guy turns brown, this whole thing will turn brown, and then that's how you know that this guy will be fully ready to be eaten. Well, it'll turn like that. That's how you will know how your melon will be fully done growing. But I'll probably make a whole video on how you will know when it's time to eat this guy. Probably in late November, but still probably gonna be a good video. Moving along to my front garden. Like I was saying before, Belly rudely interrupted because they're fixing some of these roads in our neighborhood. So sorry about that background noise. So I transformed the mic now, so should be easier to hear. So right here we got our wonderful sweet potatoes. I kind of forgot when I planted these, but as you can tell, they are taking over. Don't worry, they're not producing sweet potatoes right here, so that's good. And then over here, right there, we got one of our Brussels sprouts, and then our other Brussels sprouts are basil. And then if I in here, we got our wonderful broccoli, who's also doing a wonderful job of growing in the shade thanks to our basil. So without the basil, it'll probably be cooked because of the heat that we had on Sunday, because it was close to 100 degrees and it was pretty hot. Well, it was probably like 90, but still. And there's another broccoli hiding in the shade as well. It's pretty much how the whole garden looks right now. And then these four right here are on stage 2 of their life. So good to know. Brussels sprouts have 4 stages in life. Right now, they are on stage 2, and they do take up to a whole year of growing. So if you're really not up to having Brussels sprouts for a whole year like this, well, up to like this before they produce Brussels sprouts, might want to consider that before having them in your garden for literally a whole year, because I grew these in November, so almost getting towards that month. I mean, a whole year period. So yeah, here I'm actually really surprised on how much this plant actually grew, because if I go over here, you can tell it got literally demolished by bugs. So by me spraying the neem oil on the bugs, I also killed them, and now the plant is happy. So it's rewarding me with new leaf, and hopefully by December, October weather, we should finally have Brussels sprouts, or January. Like I said, could take up a whole year. This guy's also doing a wonderful job. As you can tell, he's starting on stage 2 by those little dots, as you can tell. Yeah, if you have noticed, this garden has changed a lot already. I pulled out these sunflowers. They're not existing, obviously, anymore. And then that's pretty much everything about this garden that I changed. Picked a few bad Brussels sprouts just because they obviously weren't going to grow up to their standard, so that's why I replaced them with these little broccoli. So hopefully I'll have more in the future. I don't know where I'm going to plant them, but yeah. As we get closer to the end of this video, because of the garden coming to an end, obviously can't be that long. So I just want to thank you all for subscribing and making this channel as how it is right now. Like, without you, this channel would probably be dead like it is on my other channel. So if you want to see like more behind the scenes videos, go check out my other channel. It's Aiden's Gardening, and it's not doing so good, so try to help that channel out before it dies. Back into the video. So right here we got our nice lovely onions, which have been growing since February. So yeah, pretty lots of onions. I believe about 5 or 6 onions I planted all from seed. Was definitely easier to grow from seed than I thought. And here, obviously, is our most epic peanuts ever to be grown. I kind of would grow peanuts again, but this guy kind of grew crazy. So hopefully next time I grow peanuts, they won't be as crazy. As you can tell, they're trying to literally grow peanuts in the wood of the garden. So yeah, that'll be pretty interesting to see. Will last plant on this tour, as the video comes to an end, are these pole beans. As you can tell, they are starting either to flower or fruit. I'm unsure what they're doing. Probably flowering. But with that all being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this extremely long tour of my garden. So I'll see you in the next video, and keep on growing.